Hey, great Tuesday morning. Sorry, andaba apagando la luz. It's kind of a weird. Again, you have to stop by sometime and check out the studio. It's kind of interesting. Eh, It's kind of interesting because once you come in, you get to see the big sign and the new receiving desk, which is really awesome. Pero in the back is where I have the setup, and it's kind of a cool little setup. It just looks completely different than what y'all are seeing now. Buenos dias, Ramiro. Let me kind of put this to where I could see the comments. Buenos dias, ¿cómo amaneciste? Good to see you, my man. And Victorio, good morning. Good morning. Salud. Erasmo, my first period. Don't get into trouble, Alex. What did you learn? What did you learn in school today? Well, Erasmo estaba hablando de la política, como siempre, y estaba hablando de las ratas. Uh, so we talked about financials. We talked about animal life, zoology, oceanography. Good morning, Ese. God bless you, compa. Hey, Danielle. Good morning. Good morning, Juanita. Good morning. We're still waiting for actually Mr. Roman Perez is trying to log on, but for some reason he can't. Mr. Roman Perez. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. God bless, man. And just to let everyone know, I do have face coverings that came in. Victoria from the classroom. Saludos a todos los que están estudiando esta mañana con Erasmo. Actually, they should make that one of the new subjects. Uh, I spent first period with Erasmo Castro. Get a grade for it too. You should. Actually, the grade you get for being on Erasmo Castro show should be the grade que es válido para todo el semestre. I'm going to give Mr. Roman Perez a couple more minutes to see if he could hook it up, Mr. Perez. Hey, Erasmo, great show last night. It was a great show last night. And, again, uh, great questions. And we're going to talk about it a little bit. Caracion, buenos días. Christina, good morning. Good morning. I love you, Christina. Morning. Mari, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Buenos días. Ahora sí voy a temprano a la escuela. Finally. Saludos, Luis Daniel. Bendiciones, papá. Mr. Caso, when is the next text? And when is today's assignment due? I'm at. Buenos días, papá. I'm learning science with these rats. Hey, Rat Appreciation Week. Mimi Mapache, where have you been, Mimi Mapache? Missed you. Good morning, Erica. I think I just stepped on a funyun. I'm taking a test, but came in to give you a good morning from my real cold classroom. Feels like the Arctic. Oh, Isaí, pues bájale un poquito al aire acondicionado, man. Hey, man, good luck on your test, bro. Bendiciones, papá. Good morning, Lolita. Good morning, Steve. Instead of playing hooky, everybody playing cheesy. Cheesy peasy. Where is Roman? Roman is trying to log on to the site. But he's having technical issues. Hey, that's the age that we're living in, the age of technology. Guys, last night was a great show. It was a great show. It was a great show because I was on it. There's a comedian. ¿Cómo se llama? Jeselnik? Jeselnik? Has everyone heard of Jeselnik? The guy's funny, man. Funny. The guy's really he's cutthroat, man. Jeselnik. But the guy goes, great show. They give real good breakfast in my classroom. I got McDonald's. Mochete con McDonald's. I like those chicken biscuits with cheese and honey. Mochilas con el Mickey D's. Pedro, good morning. Why has Roman been Lewis during the pandemic? Been Lewis during the pandemic? Lost during the pandemic? I think Roman is always lost. Lost. Yeah, that's figured out. Last night was a great show, and I'll tell you why it was a great show. Because again, it's fulfilling the promises that I've made to the community. I will have on anyone that wants to come onto the show, and anyone that wants to, express their platform. I don't care who they are. Again, and little Eddie's up early this morning. Little Eddie, if you want to come on the show and answer the tough questions. And you can ask me your tough questions because, look, Eddie, there comes a point in time where you shouldn't hide behind fake Facebook pages like that Gracia page. Man, we know it's you or Martin Leal, and Martin Leal. I'm very, very tempted to answer the question in regards to why I stopped filming my weekly show at your coffee shop. I'm very, very, very tempted. Please don't go that route. So you and little Eddie can continue to post anything and everything that you want on that fake Facebook page. If you do it, then guess what? Then that's fine. I will continue to speak to the community through my pages that have my name on them. Erasmo Castro doesn't need fake Facebook pages in order to say what is on his mind, little Eddie. Rookie. Child. Roman is checking with his team. Everybody is whispering in his ear and writing his answers on his Playboy school chalkboard. Whatever you, Roman. Roman, log on. Anyway, it was a great show. Coach Joe Rodriguez was on last night, and Coach Joe Rodriguez, answered questions, and that's something that I made mention to this guy, Chester something or other, Witherfield or something, because he was like, "Wow, why are you letting them speak on your platform?" Let everyone speak on the platform. La Pingüina could want to come on, and I'll have La Pingüina on. Sylvia Atkinson could want to come on the show. I'll have her on, and we'll ask her every single question that we need to ask her. And again, guys, I asked every single question that y'all submitted. I skipped over none of them. None of them. And, let me tell y'all something in regards to appearing in forums, because and I know we make fun of Mr. Diaz, and some people yesterday questioned. Actually, Frank from the No More Cheese page asked. He goes, "What was my thought in regards, to someone whispering to Marisa some answers?" And I said I didn't care for it. I've been very, very honest. I did not care for it. I do not care for it. I do not care for it. Again, we don't hide anyone's hiccups whatsoever. You ask the question, and I will answer. That type of stuff I do not like. And again, anyone that saw the forum, or again has a chance to go see the forum that happened this past Thursday and Friday, I mean, there was no doubt what candidates were ready to answer questions and what candidates were not ready to answer questions. With that said, something that I spoke with Marisa in regards to it, and it's very true, guys. It's like taking tests. Not everyone, is good at taking tests, and as much as it may feel that what Erasmo Castro does on here 2-3 times a day is easy, it's not easy, guys. It's not easy at all. I mean, it's it takes a lot of science to it, and it takes a lot of personality, and it takes a lot of charisma, and being handsome and totally not fat was that helps. Morning. Thank you to the superintendent for welcoming us back to school 6 days after school started. That's what happens when you hire Drew's buddy as a PIO. That's what happens when you don't have the most qualified individuals as public information marketing experts. You don't welcome people back 6 days after they've already been back in school. No one whispers in Roman's ears. His words are his own. That is very true. Very true. Good or for bad, they are Roman Perez's words. I want someone to whisper in my ear. Sweet nothings. No me puedo comer cómodo en esta mendiga silla. If anyone has a nice little office studio chair that Erasmo can use, I'll take it. Have Sylvia and Charlie come on. They're welcome to come on, both of them, at the same time. Sylvia, give back the money. Hey, Chris. Morning. Have a blessed day. You too, Rob. God bless you, Papa. Candidates on your show should be attacked. We are looking for their platform answers, and that's fine. That is, I mean, they know what they're setting themselves up to when they come on here. You know, you can ask them any question you want. And again, let me go back to Marisa, because I know some people gave me wow. Look, I love Marisa. I've always loved Marisa. Not everyone does well at tests. It's not easy coming on live. It's not easy facing audiences. It really, really isn't. Public speaking isn't for everyone. It's like preparing on preparing for to preach on Sundays. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. You have to be in that little spirit, and you have to have something to produce. It is what it is. It's not easy being cheesy. Preach, sister. Hey, Royal agrees 100%. Love you, Royal. This is weird watching it on a computer. Log on. Click the accept button, Romana. I wish someone would whisper in my ear, I brought pan de dulce. Yeah, me too. Te traje un cafecito, Erasmo. Te traje un frasco de cajeta coronado. That's my favorite. Does everyone remember cajeta coronado? You dip the spoon in there. Down. Stuff's damn good. I actually have a jar of cajeta coronado in la casa. Candidates should not be attacked on your show. We want to hear about their platforms. Yeah, but again, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and that's okay. You have to have that thick skin. Look, I put up every single comment that is said about me. I put it up. I go after them, for being rude and crude, but I don't hide anything. Drinking strawberry milk. And guess who brought strawberry milk back to the district? I'm proud of that too. Attacked or challenged? Both. It's part of what being in, and something that little Eddie doesn't realize. It's part about being an elected official, and he doesn't realize it because he's not an elected official. He's an appointed individual, appointed by Sylvia Atkinson. Have an amazing Tuesday, brother. You too, Baba. God bless you. I will say that all your videos look really professional, and I wish I knew how to do things like that. Hey, stop by, Guadalupe, anytime, and I'll show you. It's really, really simple. Someone asked me yesterday. Oh, they asked me about the setup. They said, "Ask me, man, it looks like a cool setup." And you'd be surprised to know that the whole setup probably didn't cost me more than $100 to set it up. And I do have a camera right there. And the camera I stole from my sister, que la tenía ahí arrumbada. I mean, you could piece things together and make them work. And I learned that from one of the YouTube channels. Piece stuff together and make it work. Cheese, Maria. I'm going to be very, very upset when all these board members get thousands of votes in November. Um, Me too. But I think that the polls right now, they're showing something very, very different. And I think that they know that is one of the reasons why a little Eddie is out there throwing uh, blogger posts on his page. Son patadas de ahogado, desperation moves. Is that all he's got? Look, guys, Erasmo brings facts, documents, statements. Little Eddie is throwing blogger posts, Mexican news articles from a vendor at BISD. Really? That's what he's throwing out there? And today I'm going to show you more proof, more facts. I don't even understand how Sylvia is still part of the board. Yeah, she's a rata. Good morning, Erasmo. Have a blessed day, Dora. Good morning. Log on, Roman. I'm not logging on with a freaking YouTube or Facebook account. Rookie. I meant to say not attacked. I understand. I know. But it's still good. You either vote for what is there or something you who is willing to bring change. Exactamente, guys. That's what it boils down to. My aunt hangs out with Sylvia's clan. According to her, Sylvia walks around with rosaries, Buddha figures, and garlic groves, and a piece of dry cheese with beets, pepper, shredded male in votes. Shut up, Minerva. Why do we want a trustee who is openly cheating on a live stream forum with someone whispering in her ear? What example does that set for our kids? You're honest. You're the best. Love you, Beto. Gracias. Aran Galvan message Brown helper on Instagram. Text him on WhatsApp. Help get money in Cash App. Oh my lord! Why do these things continue to come on here? Watching. Good morning, Lupita. Good morning. I have mole in Carolina's restaurant today for lunch. Oh, I love Carolina's restaurant. Hey, Royals, let me know and I'll meet you there. And I'm trying to block this fake account because they're the ones that are asking for cash. Día raza. Esa. Sorry, guys. Let me delete this. Delete this because it's just those weird people. Yeah, don't ever be out there giving money to these weird people. Good morning, Nelda. Good morning. Log on, you rookie. Talk dirty to me. Guys, thanks and I wanted Roman on. It is one of Little Eddie's accounts. Little Eddie, el tapón, mendigo tapón chapaneco. That's a lot of, I know, tapón chapaneco. I almost said something I shouldn't say. Let me see, guys. Hey, no, and I wanted Roman on because Roman sent me some information that he found it on the agenda, and I was going to look at it today, but I appreciate it. Roman, there is an item on the agenda today. It's on the consent agenda, and I posted it on my page. Legal representation consent agenda. Number 9, recommend approval to pay an additional cost of 15 hours. An additional cost. O sea, más allá that they've already agreed to pay, that we don't know how much they agreed to pay, an additional cost of 15 hours at $250 an hour per hour for Board of Trustees legal representation. So teachers and staff, that's where your money's going. They are paying attorneys to represent them. And then Roman sent me this bill from O'Hanlon, de Merith, and Castillo. And look, let me read it out to you. I posted it on the page as well. And thank you, Roman. Phone call with Superintendent Gutierrez. Just a phone call. $215 an hour. We paid $64. A phone call. Phone calls with the Superintendent Gutierrez. Draft letter to TEA regarding Sylvia Atkinson. $365. Phone call with Superintendent. Review and modifications to opinion letter regarding Open Meetings Act. $322.50. Phone call with Superintendent Gutierrez and staff regarding Paxton letter and potential litigation. Review statutory authority of TEA. $494.50. Research into matter related to adequacy of notice of posting positions for hiring on public agenda. $430. A grand total. Another one. Draft memo on matters related to adequacy of notice posted on public agenda of hiring of certain positions. Another $430. Total amount $2,322. Now, what is amazing about this, guys? Erasmo, adopt me. I have the papers in hand. Mijo, I'll sign. What is amazing, guys? Look, guys, we have the board attorney who earns $320,000 a year for 5 hours a month. We have Miguel Salinas, the staff attorney at BISD. And you still want to pay another attorney firm to do the work that our attorneys should be doing? How does that make sense to anyone? Do you think it's right that we, the district, are paying for Prisi, Drews, Minervas, Laura's attorneys to represent them in the Sylvia Atkinson case? That's what's happening. It's on my page. And look, guys, and some people say, well, Erasmo, maybe you should, be a little bit more serious when you're out there. And because, you're laughing and you say jokes. And this is me, folks. This is me. I am a fun-loving individual who enjoys laughing, man. Enjoys laughing, enjoys having a good time. But let me tell you one thing about Erasmo Castro. When it's time to get down to business, business is business, folks. And you will see a serious Erasmo Castro. And it's like when we had the forums this past week, a couple of friends came on and then said, Erasmo, we were asking ourselves, who is that guy? Because we were expecting Erasmo to be a little bit more vibrant, more yelling, more screaming. This is informing my community. This is me. The serious Erasmo, when we're talking about matters of individuals stealing from our community, it's business. And when it comes down to business, I am the most serious individual in this community, because for far too long, they have stolen our students' money. They have taken my teachers' resources. They have decimated the community to the point where our community is stagnant. Stagnant. Look at Brownsville and look at other cities in the valley. Brownsville is stagnant because these ratas, these rats, these pathetic individuals continue to pocket my students' money, my teachers' resources, and my community's future. And I have taken a stance, and I have said no more, no mas. The line will be drawn here. No more. No more crumbs. You deserve better. You deserve a board member that will fight to ensure that you deserve everything that is yours. The whole cookie is yours. Stop being satisfied with crumbs. No more, no mas crumbs. Yes, President Erasmo. Love you, Niel. Saludos a mi raza. With all the money being spent, they should consider giving the BIZ employees a decent pay raise. 100% agree, Armando. Pero they only think about themselves. They only think about money for them, not money for the people. Phone calls, turtle rides with insurance and physical therapy, total tax spent, taxpayer dollars, tons. I just love how the superintendent keeps calling them. Call Miguel, doctor, essential worker. I know Miguel's not the best. Was O'Hanlon law firm that helped out Edinburgh when he was in there? Yes, it was. Tell us about Erasmo Castro. Erasmo Castro is handsome and totally not fat. How much energy do you have? I love it. I get pumped when it comes to defending my community. Pumped. And I will do everything in my power to continue to expose the corruption in the city, to continue to call out the corruption on this board, because for far too long, they have taken away what is yours, what is mine, what is our children. No more, no más. And teachers and staff, I don't want you voting for Minerva. I don't want you voting for Philip. And I don't want you voting for little Eddie. We have the opportunity to affect the change that this district needs, but I need your help. I need your help. Do not piss away your vote. Do not piss away your support. And come pick up some of my damn cookies. Ya me quedan pocas. It's crazy, but this is the third batch of cookies that, or the fourth pack of cookies. Ya hasta se me olvidó. But it's crazy. But I need you to pick up damn cookies. I only have some left. I can attest you are pretty serious even when you're an ass. It's true. Business is business. And Roman knows me. Business is business. Money going to the wrong hands and some deep pockets. Maybe they're cleaning the money to make sure they don't get COVID-19. I don't think so. They're rats. They're ratas. Drain the swamp. Together, Eduardo. Together, we can drain the swamp. We can make them pay for what they've done. Are you related to Fidel Castro? El tío? Is anyone out there still paying a huge PUB bill? Me. That's why we have to take it back, Griselda. Because everything's connected. Everything is connected. Griselda, trust me. We take back the district. We take back the district. And then we take back the district. And then we take back the city. I promise you. I think you have cookie crumbs on your suit. I still haven't eaten the cookie yet. I actually had a piece of tortilla with bacon this morning with frijolitos. Se la voy a meter a la view. A la vieja Drew. Stop eating the cookies! I can't. They are really delicious cookies. Erasmus, don't you weigh 160 pounds? Yes, Papa. Maybe. Love you. Not only the employees, but also the substitutes. Yeah, everyone. Everyone, look at that. This is our community. This is our district. All staff, even our substitutes, which I consider part of our staff. Because without the substitutes, we would be rowing, left rowing without an oar. Everyone's important, Lupita. The problem, Lupita, is de que estas personas, they have made you feel unimportant. Important. They have made you feel like dirt under their shoe. And they do it to everyone. And it's got to stop. And we have the power to stop it together. Minerva la tiene. The students deserve better. They do. Our staff deserves better. Our community deserves better. We are the poorest communities in the nation. We can turn it around. Easily turn it around. An elected official should make the position he was elected for to be better than it was when he was elected. 100%. Do the cookies dance chairs? Come pick up some of my damn cookies, bro. The whole city corrupted. Can't even breathe because you get a ticket. Yeah, Rob. That's why we have to change it, and we can change it. We have the opportunity. We have the technology to make the world's first amazing board member. Erasmo Castro will be that board member, better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. How much for the cookies? Just a donation. Stop by, pick up some cookies, Eddie. Just a donation. Make no mistake, why they call themselves doctors. Why? Porque se curan la bolsa solos. Yeah. Mendigo PUB, me la rifa hasta la luna. It's crazy, man. The amount of money that people are paying for PUB. PUB is killing me. It's crazy, bro. I mean, I'm paying $200 a month at my office. At my office, yes, it's just me. Erasmo, you have my vote and my family's vote. Thank you, Gisela. We'll need it. It's windy outside, and I've got a scooter ride pending. La tía solterona says hi. Un quemayanta ran over a kid the other day. Yeah. See that's very very unfortunate. And let me tell you, Alex, that is one of my greatest fears. One of my greatest fears is eh, some one dia be speeding and some little kid runs into the middle of the street. It's scary. Good AM. Our community has great potential. We have hard working individuals, but we lack resources. Yeah, and part of the problem is that they pocket our resources. Little Eddie, Minerva, Philip, Prissy, Drew, all those people, Laura, they pocket our resources. I'm going solar. Screw PUB. So again, I shared yesterday is the how my opponent has pending contracts with BISD. The whole family does. It's the family business. Contracts with BISD. That's why they're so desperate to get the little girl onto BISD. And look, and I want to say this to the people that are supporting her, that think, I hated Asimo, I hated Asimo. Guys, documents don't lie. And I received documentation where, uh, again, I did an open records request, and they tried to send it off to the state. They did send it off to the state for a legal attorney general opinion to see if they could release the documentation. Well, the letter clearly states, the letter that was sent to the Lopez family was, Lopez family received a formal request to inspect a copy of some of our files. A copy of this information, a copy of the request for information is enclosed. The requested files include records we received from you or from your company. The Office of Attorney General is reviewing the matter, and they will issue a decision on whether the tax law requires to release your records. He has contracts. He has contracts with BISD. And look at the name of this firm, guys. The name of this firm is Select Advisory Incorporated. You see that? Select Advisory Incorporated. Well, guess what? Select Advisory Incorporated is one of the companies that he has in partnership with Mr. Levrier Insurance. Levrier. And if y'all remember correctly, Olivier was our CFO back when Mr. Lopez was on the BISD board. It's when all the Disney gate happened, when Mr. Lopez took his family, including the one that's running for board right now, took him to Disney World and had BISD pay for it. You, the taxpayers, pay for it. Now they have a company together and they have contracts with BISD. With BISD.
What's up?
It's very, very, very telling. It's very, very telling. Finally, rookie.
I don't have the credentials to that account. Manny, no worries. I'm listening to you.
Hey, I showed the letter where let me go back to it.
Sorry about
I
that.
showed the letter. Your volume sounds horrible.
Sorry.
Adjust your volume.
All right. Let me fix that shit. Sorry. There you go.
It's all right. You look like you just woke up.
I didn't. My fucking fan went fucking crazy.
Your volume is still horrible.
What? It should not
Your volume,
be.
it's kind of like wonky.
Well, I haven't done anything to the volume or anything.
Wait, no. My bad. It's my volume.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not a freaking rookie, dude. It's
actually funny, Lord, but I actually have need to get a speaker system. Now I got you. Sorry, man.
Oh, you're gonna. Yeah, it's gonna. That's
I can hear you now. Hold on.
Yeah, that speaker system's gonna kick ass.
There you go. Now you sound better. My bad.
Wow.
What is your take, Roman, on the Lopez family having contracts with BISD, having his wife on the South Texas ISD? Does it look like they want to corner the market in regards to contracts with school districts?
You know, you have his wife over in South Texas ISD. They're taxing the crap out of us. You know, for a school, I guess in Rancho Viejo or Mercedes. I don't know why we're even paying a tax to a second school district. And now I guess he wants his daughter on our school district here at Brownsville. I mean, is this like $1,000 contract, millions of dollars? How many millions of dollars is this guy getting from BISD in these contracts? We just want to know, Joey. Let us know. Tell us how much money you're making. Let us know. I mean, don't hide behind Attorney General Ken Paxton. Don't hide behind BISD's attorney. I guess this one was done by Miguel Salinas. I'm shocked they didn't ask O'Hanlon to go ahead and let O'Hanlon, handle this. Dr. Gutierrez didn't call O'Hanlon on this sucker too, or Miguel did this. Don't hide behind Miguel. Just go ahead. You're a public official. You're a precinct, Cameron County, whatever. Just say, hey, go ahead, do it. You want transparency. We get all this transparency stuff. Be transparent. Tell us how much money do these contracts get you? How much money you getting from us? It's bad enough you get money from Cameron County in your salary. How much money are us taxpayers paying for your business? How much?
Well, Roman, I think my opponent should be challenged. Should be challenged. Please disclose how much money your family receives from BISD in contracts. Please disclose. I mean, I think it's a fair request.
Yeah, it's fair transparency.
Transparency.
I mean, you have to do. Don't you all have to do a personal financial statement like they do at the city, or you don't have to do personal financial statements, or it doesn't matter how much money y'all are making. Come on,
it's very fair. It's a fair request. So, and folks, again, if you're supporting my opponent, that's fine. Ask her to produce how much money her family is billing BISD. How many contracts do their family have with BISD? Transparency.
Do it.
Now, my concern, Roman, is going back into showing was that this is a partnership with the same family, the Levere family, who used to be our CFO at BISD.
Oh,
and
that's good.
With Disneygate, when the Lopez family, including my opponent, went to Disney World, and we, the taxpayers, paid for it.
How long ago was this? This must have been before I came to Brownsville.
I think it was back in 2000 and I'm not sure it was 2002, 2012.
I was at UT Brownsville then, so I
honestly I can't remember. I'd have to guess because for some reason that has disappeared from all the blogs.
Have you tried using the way back machine, to be able to find?
I couldn't find it, but
I'm sure we have some intriguing people can use the Wayback Machine and find the old stuff there. I'm sure. I mean,
well,
maybe the Herald doesn't have it because the Herald has changed ownership so many times because it's a failing newspaper. Maybe. Okay,
let's
maybe I
see.
shouldn't say they're a failing newspaper. They provide us a good service. I'm just being a. I'm getting into. I'm becoming you, Erasmo.
Oh God, help me all. But again,
Um,
it's very important. I can't remember the year for Disneygate. I'll find it. But because a lot of those records, a lot of those blog posts, it's even in the Herald, is very very hard to find.
it
But
is.
again, guys, again, what concerns me is the disregard in regards to transparency. Show us, show us how many contracts the Lopez family has with BISD. I mean, it's a fair question, and it's something that my opponent should disclose. How much money are you already getting? Are you already harvesting as a family from BISD?
Harvesting. Love that word. Harvesting. Hey, if anybody has access to the LexisNexis, provided if you're a college student, I think you get academic access to LexisNexis. I'm sure you have followers that just, your friends at UTRGV who can help you at Erasmo. We
Well,
got to get the number.
we're going to look for it, and we're going to find why they kept it so hidden. But again, guys, millions and millions of dollars have already been squandered and spent by Sylvia Atkinson and this rogue board.
Mm.
Do you want to have another rogue board on your hands? That's the question, guys. That is the question. I mean, they're trying to corner the market. They've already got one Lopez who was appointed at South Texas ISD. So maybe we should find out how many contracts they have with South Texas ISD.
Will they hide behind Attorney General Ken Paxton or what?
Of course, of course. And guys, how many contracts does the Lopez family have with BISD already? Is it not enough? Now, guys, uh, it stated that their company is an insurance little broker. Guys,
Oh, insurance.
45 million is what BISD sets aside every year for insurance. 45 million. How many of those million is little girl Lopez going to send to her family? Guys, it's always about the money, guys. And look, they could throw out my DWI every day if they want. Little Eddie with his little fake account, and the Lopez could do anything that they want to do. Facts are still going to be the same. They're still trying to carve into the $600 million budget a year and steal resources from our students and take monies from our staff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's blatant.
It's a lot of crazy stuff, dude. Wasn't Sylvia in charge of your friend Sylvia in charge of the insurance committee when she was on the board? Oh, wait, she's still on the board.
Still, you should have Roman in the mornings often. Roman doesn't wake up early. He's up till 2, 3 in the morning every day.
Hey, I went to sleep early last night. I woke up to what, 1 o'clock in the morning?
I see all this money going everywhere except where they really need it in the schools, and the kids, poor kids, have to sell Girl Scout cookies or candy apples or something just to be able to take field trips or something. Guadalupe, you're 100% right. It's gone to the point where it's pathetic. Pero no les look. I'll give you an example, Roman. My nurses at the district, they requested N95 masks. Roman,
They can't get that.
they're professionals. They're medical personnel. N95 masks. And Dr. Cantu said, "Sorry, I know it's not what you want to hear, but no, keep on using the fashion masks we gave you." That's what she said.
Lovely.
Roman, that's right. A couple of days after they voted for $5.5 million to spend on PPE, on Chromebooks, on hotspots, on other things. Why couldn't a little chunk of that been given to protect our nurses and our students and our staff equally?
They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care about our kids, our poor children. And you and I were both poor growing up. People may believe that I'm conservative. I was always, you're a rich Republican or something, which I'm not, but I was poor. And I knew what it was like to like, hey, I was telling one of my classmates, his mom was our speech coach, and he would give us, $5 for lunch when we go to speech tournaments. I wouldn't spend it. I wouldn't. I would pocket it and give it to my mom and say, hey, buy some groceries from HEB or whatever with this money, because I'd rather feed my family. So I'm seeing our children, our poor children going to school, sitting in asphalt in 100-degree weather or whatever the temperature is, to be able to get access to hotspots. Do they care? Does your
Yep.
opponent care? No, they don't care. I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous, and I'm mad. I'm mad about that. There's a lot of crap at BIC that I'm mad about. I'm mad that our superintendent doesn't want parents to be able to watch their children on our computers. I can't be in my daughter's room while going to school without their freaking permission. I have to call principal, please. Can I have permission to
At
be
your
in
house.
my daughter's room?
At your house.
Yeah, at my house. So now the state controls my house because we're doing virtual learning. Are you freaking kidding me? It's like, why? The superintendent doesn't want us in there because we don't want to be like the Roma teacher that was suspended. We don't want to know what our teachers are telling them. Yesterday you had some whiny teacher, and I'm sorry. I know you love your teachers, and I love teachers. I respect them. But that was a whiny teacher you had yesterday morning saying, I don't want to be called at 7 o'clock in the evening. Don't call me. I have family time. Guess what, dude? Like, we have families too. We care about our children. We care about our children's education. Like, I bet you that teacher, whoever that was, I don't know who it was, but that teacher's gonna be the first teacher to say, I wonder why the parents don't care about the children. They're not doing very well in school. They don't care. Well, of course not, because we can't call you at 7 o'clock because some of us work. Some of us parents work. I mean, I'm luckily with my job, I work at night. I'm a part-time, adjunct faculty member at a university. That's my part-time job. But because I'm blessed, not everybody's blessed. Some people work 12-hour shifts. Look at nurses that work at the hospital. They work 12-hour shifts in the ICU. They get there at 7. They don't leave 7, 8 o'clock at night. I mean, when are they going to be able to call? They have family time too, but they need to be able to call our teachers. Give me a break. No, hombre, shut up, como tú dices.
No, but
Sorry.
shut up.
No,
It's true that it's true in regards to look, and I've said it, and again, it was just one of the frustrations from one of the teachers that was out there. That's just, again, there's a lot of pressure on teachers, on all staff. There's a lot of pressure on parents as well. That's why I've constantly come out and said, and I'll continue to say, guys, we all have to work with each other. We all have to be a little bit patient with each other, and try and find the best solutions to the issues that that we're all facing together. It's just it is what it is, guys. But I'm glad that it's out there. Wasn't Disney Gate during the years Mr. Powers was on the board? Yes, it was. And
you've been on the board how many times?
I don't know. And again, y'all have to understand, it's all the same crap. Mr. Powers is related to Sylvia. Related to Sylvia, and it all goes back to the Atkinsons. So again, guys, if anyone out there doesn't believe that Sylvia Atkinson has a candidate in each of these races, then you are not in tune with local politics. She has a candidate in each and every race out there. And
Do you think she has two in one of those races?
That could be. She might want to double down.
Got it. You never know who's going to be good and who's going to be bad. It might.
PISD is corrupted AF. At the top level, yes. The board, the administration, yes. That is why, my man Alex. That's why we need change.
Yeah, absolutely need change. Absolutely.
That's why we need to fight the system, and we're going to fight them tooth and nail. And they could fight us with their millions and millions of dollars and their contracts, and like little Eddie with his vendor money. I will fight them with cookies.
Vendor money. How much vendor money? How much vendor money do you think he's getting right now? I can't wait to see his campaign finance report. I hope you're as honest and open about it, little Eddie. I really do. I really hope. I cannot wait to look at that campaign. When do they come out? What, October 30? October 3rd, right?
Yeah, October 3rd. Little Eddie is corrupt AF. And like as Alex says, a little Eddie is corrupt AF, and he will find a way to hide it in there. Again, prove me wrong.
I can't. I just can't wait to see it, dude. That's all I can't wait to see.
It's amazing. It's insane that BISD is making all these people millionaires and making our teachers poor. But again, Aaron, the problem is the teachers and staff, because they have the power to sway every single election in this city. Every power. It's in their hands, Roman.
Hmm.
The teachers, the staff. It's in their hands to bring change to this board.
Yeah.
See,
And if they don't want it, it's their fault, right?
yeah. And at the end of the day, folks, let me tell you something. If you opt to bring back Sylvia's board, then you deserve whatever you get. Crumbs. That's what you'll deserve. Ese Roman es un loquillo.
Loquillo, yeah. I don't even know what that means, dude. I don't speak it Spanish. I'm just a coconut, like they told me on your blog yesterday. I'm a coconut. That's what I am.
You are a coconut.
I'm not a
How
coconut.
many of the current board members have bachelor's degree? I'm not sure. I think little Eddie doesn't. Laura has a master's. Prissy has a
Laura has a master's, really?
yeah.
The
Prissy,
one that hired your friend at Pink Cape? That
yeah.
one?
Prissy has a doctorate from Phoenix University. I mean, she says she has a bachelor's. I highly doubt it. Philip has a jurisprudence,
Mm.
and Drew has a bachelor's at least. She's was a teacher.
Yeah.
Am I missing anyone? I think that's it.
Yeah.
But
I'd love to see Minervas, though. I would.
huh?
I'd love to see Minervas. You know,
I don't. I don't believe it.
she's the stupidest person you've ever met, or something like that.
It's the stupidest elected official in the world. The stupidest. Maybe it's not that they don't care, but it's definitely that they just don't understand or even believe that some people in Brownsville are poor. It still shows their heart. We need the right people in the new board. Let me tell you guys, it's very, very simple. My opponent can't empathize, can't sympathize, can't understand what it is to have to skip a meal because the refrigerator is empty.
Hmm.
Because the only thing that you have in the refrigerator is one of those Tupperware Avon pitchers that had water in it. It's the only thing.
Yeah.
We've lived through that.
And it's tough, dude. I mean, you can. I mean, not even have something rice and beans and have to, looking forward to that whatever square pizza they gave us. Which, by the way, were pretty good at in the free lunch program.
The problem is people don't vote. I'm counting on this election that my BISD people are going to come out and vote. Teachers must vote. Ese little Eddie era policía corrupto. Yes. He was one of these kiss butt police officers that would talk a big talk and did nothing for the department. That is why when the new chief came in, said, you know what? Let's make these people reapply for their positions. And he just said, I'm going to retire. Good morning, Erasmo and Roman. Need to go out and vote. Need now new board members, 100%. I don't register to vote because I don't want to call for grand jury duty. Register to vote. ¿Qué onda, raza? Machiwi, la machiwi, machiwi, machiwi. I don't vote because nothing changes.
These are excuses.
With government cheese and fried bologna. I love the government cheese, and I love the fried bologna. I tell people, I mean, I loved it when you throw it on the frying pan. He said, "We come into a cup."
Oh God, that's disgusting.
It was amazing.
Spam though, it's better than spam, I guess.
I love spam.
I hate it, spam. Hate it. Spam.
Nothing changes because people don't vote. 100%. Register to vote at vote.org. Also, guys, thank you, Mr. Uwayas. The other thing is, guys, if you have individuals that are very, very elderly, contact the elections department and have them send out the mail-in ballot for a lot of these individuals. Again, guys, we have to start doing it now. Thank you, Mr. Uwayas. Hola, Michuich. Hey, those square pizzas was the good. I love
They were good. Whatever they put in that sucker, maybe growth hormones. I have no idea. It didn't work on me, but yeah, I'm short. I'm height challenged como little Eddie. I'm height challenged. That's why I can call him little Eddie because it's not like insulting somebody because well I'm little too.
A little Eddie.
Eddie, little Eddie. Nah, he's my
Spam is
Facebook friend. I need to be nice to him. He's my Facebook friend. I think he became my Facebook friend because I'm Facebook friends with you, Erasmo.
he was sending friend requests to everyone that was on my list. I mean, it's not how it's done, Eddie, but
Yeah, I don't
go
mind.
for it. Spam is gross. It is amazing. I love spam. Hola, gentlemen. Have a great day. Benny Puentes, bendiciones. I love spam and eggs. I love spam, man. I could do me some spam. Watch out. Pablo's right. Una tortilla de harina, spam and eggs. Échale, embarra half of it with frijolitos. Throw some eggs and spam in there.
Mm.
That's better than the caviar my opponent drinks or eats drinks.
Drink. She probably does drink it. She.
Oh yeah, that's how much I know about caviar. I don't even know if you eat it or drink it.
You can maybe you snort it. I don't know. Do you think she snorts it?
Roman, you gotta stop snorting that stuff, Roman. Pitada en las Almos when you and the new board wins. Let's do it, Letty.
All you have to do is call Michael Rodriguez.
Cameron and Hidalgo both said they were sending out vote by mail applications automatically. Wow.
You know what? Mr. Colon, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I have a good friend of mine in Hidalgo County who apparently their relative dead 10 years and is getting one. My grandmother doesn't want to vote anymore, and so she's suspended. I'm afraid she's going to get one or somebody's going to vote for her. And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that just automatically sending it.
Well, I don't think that I think it's going to be challenged in regards to them automatically sending it out. And I'll tell you why, Shobai, is because I had my aunt and uncle, both of them are over 74 years old, and they had to request it. So I would err on the side of caution, sir. And anyone that is over the age of 65, please still call the Cameron County Elections Office and request, because what I'm afraid is that it's going to be some court order to detain all that. So I would rather for individuals to call the elections department just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, makes sense.
Early voting at the courthouse is the best, quick and easy. Yes, and we're going to have 3 weeks of early voting. So that's great. Breakfast biscuits at Porter during the 80s were the best.
Dude, I haven't even eaten. Everybody's talking about breakfast. I haven't freaking eaten.
Hey, come to my office and come bring some food.
Maybe I'll do that.
Okay, let me tell you guys, I never had breakfast when I was going to high school, at school. And the only reason I never had breakfast when I was going to school, because I'd like to wake up late.
You too?
I was never an early morning person when I was going to high school. Heck yeah, brother. Woo. What about the cemetery voters? Lives matter too, though. They're dead. See, that's part of the issue. I think that's one of the issues that Roman was making mention. Like a lot of the individuals out there, that they might want to send these ballots to, might have passed away. Now, take into account that a lot of people have passed away during this coronavirus, during this COVID-19. Will they be taken off the rosters in time? Look at how long, and Mr. Reyes, if you're still on, look at how long it's taken for the state to report the deaths of individuals. I mean, in some cases, we learned from Cameron County Health Office. In some cases, it took 6 weeks to get reported. So in that interval of time, how many individuals have not been recorded that will be receiving mail-in ballots automatically? It's just kind of an iffy thing.
Yeah.
Some corned beef on papas. Damn, y'all got me hungry.
I'm satisfied with some avocate and some tortillas. That's all I want. Just give me that. I'm happy.
Ese Roman está chisqueado, and Erasmo is totally not fat. Love you, Alex.
I don't know what that chisqueado. No, not really.
Sí, that's
No.
chisqueado.
No, I'm not chisqueado.
If you can
Rose Gallon? Sorry.
If you could stand in line at Walmart, HEB, play bingo, and stand in line for the post office, you could go out and vote. Yeah, and one of the good things, Eduardo, is that there will be curbside voting at every single site. So you have the option of not even getting off, not even being in line. Just get in line in the vehicle, stay in your car, drive up, and you could vote. Drive-through voting, it does the body good.
Yeah. You should invite Remy on the show so Remy can talk about some of these rules that's happening. I'm sure Remy, Remy is a great elections administrator. He's great at informing people, telling you what you need to know. And maybe you should get him on.
I love Remy. He's a great guy. Guys, uh, Roman is part of a show called Real Politics. It
Yeah.
comes out.
Whenever we want to come out. I think we're going to try to come out at 7:30 tonight, but the BISD board meeting is going to be on. Are you going to live stream it?
I'm going to live stream the BISD board meeting.
Well, get me on the show now. If you don't mind, I'll get on you. I want to watch some of that meeting. When they're going to give a pay raise to anybody?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll live stream the show tonight, but yeah, whenever y'all have a set schedule, Roman, y'all let us know.
Yeah. I think we're looking at 7:30 as a step between me and Manny.
People like the consistency of having a certain hour to know what hour they, because I'll tell you, like with me, it's like it's 9:01 and people are going, hey, where y'all at?
Yeah.
What
Okay.
time is the meeting? The meeting is this afternoon at 5:30, Alex.
Oh.
5:30. So
Like we covered your debate. We took it out because the audio wasn't all that great. But we covered your debate. We had fun talking over you all. It was great watching Marisa get whispered stuff in her ear. And like, what? Who's talking? I thought maybe there was like some little ghost out there. I was impressed by Coach Joe last night. He was very very awake last night, Coach Joe. I would assume that at that hour
he was woke.
he was totally awake. Not woke like Michael Rodriguez, our buddy. Not like Mike. Not like woke like that.
Michael's woke. Well, what was your critique in regards to the other people on the forum, especially me?
I already told you what I thought. I was very impressed. It was one of your better forums. You've gotten really good. You're really good on camera now. You don't have the double chin as bad as you used to. I don't know what you did. With the magical like that magic.
I had strings pulled it up.
I know. Oh, you mean like puppet strings, like Sylvia? Okay,
Like silly puppet strings. But my strings pull my chins up.
No. I even told you your closing was masterful. I thought what you did. I mean, if I'm Pink Ape, I think is the one that's doing. Is Pink Ape the one doing your opponent's campaign or something? Have we figured that out yet?
I'm not sure if it's. I mean, look, the little girl says she's a marketing expert, so I'm wondering if she
got it good. I'm sorry. I mean, and I call it how it is. I'll tell you. I'll call you and tell you, dude. I thought you sucked, dude. I'll tell you what I think. But honestly, I thought that debate you handled yourself well. I don't think anybody can argue. Oh, you already knew the questions. Like the questions were very basic questions. This is going to be the topics. If you're informed, you're going to know how to answer these informed questions. These questions. I didn't think Daniela was prepared at all. I think you could see her eyes moving back and forth, like, hey, I'm reading my answers. At least she didn't have anybody whispering in her ear. At least that. And I'm really bothered. By that cheating thing. I mean, I feel like if you're openly cheating on a forum, give me a break. I mean, at that point, we should, if I were Minerva, I would have come on the show and had two people whispering under your, one Sylvia and one somebody else. It doesn't really matter at this point. If I was AOB, the moderators, I would have put a stop to that, and I would openly say, hey, whoever's whispering in your ears is cheating. Don't do it. But I don't know why.
Well, let me tell you that again. Doing live shows isn't easy. Public speaking isn't. I'm putting on my shoes. It isn't easy, guys. It really, really isn't easy. But again, I mean, it's part of it. It needs to be part of your curriculum, part of your resume. If you're going to request to be a public servant, you have to. And look, it guys, we're not all we're not all great public speakers. We all don't do well in front of a camera. But again, you have to learn it. It's a trait that you have to learn because it's going to be essential, especially now, guys. Especially now that we're living this distance learning thing. You have to be great behind the camera. You have to be great behind on online and on live, because people are going to ask you questions at the moment, and that's why I don't shy away from questions from anyone. And that's why. The questions come out live. We take them live. Whatever questions may be, we don't hide them in any way, shape, or form.
If I can say something about Marisa, I was willing to I'm willing to give anybody a benefit of doubt because this is a weird situation. By this point in the campaign, you would be knocking on people's doors. You'd get your speech going. You know what the questions they're going to ask. You're getting prepared. That's what you do. I've run. Everybody knows I've run before. I've also understand what it's like to be a candidate. I understand what it's like to help run a campaign. So at this point, you have somebody like her. She would have been somewhat prepared, but she wasn't. She just literally was not. I was like really? Come on. So like,
Wasn't prepared. And a lot of people weren't prepared. Roman, last words.
I want to be on your show tonight to do the live stream. I'm just kidding now. Let me know. I'm available because I want to watch that tonight's meeting. Tonight's meeting is going to be great. I'm gonna enjoy what Laura's gonna do. Laura's the one who put it on the agenda. This is just a ploy for her when she runs for district clerk, and I'm not gonna vote on district clerk. I will say that her opponent has already agreed to be on our show, Veronica. I think I'm gonna have her on Thursday at 7:30 on our show. You've had Veronica, right?
Yeah. I love Veronica.
Yeah, she's sweet.
I think she is an amazing individual, very caring, very sweet, and I think she would do well in public service.
Yeah, please like our page. Our page is Manny's the one running the page. Real Politics, RIO Politics. They're on Facebook. We have a YouTube account, and you can subscribe. It'd be great. So thanks for having me on the show.
Real RIO Politics.
Yeah, we're not competing against Erasmo. It's just completely different, very different. Erasmo is special in a lot of ways.
Oh, it's special because it has the initials RP. Go figure.
Yeah, I know. Hey, your friend, when I told your friend Sergio Sanchez, I said, hey, bro, I think I want to call it this. What do you think? He's like, he loved it. He was like marketing genius. I had no idea it was the RP thing.
Yeah. Guys, have a great day, a great morning. Again, stay safe, social distance, carry your hand sanitizer with you everywhere, which I do. Wear a face covering if your family member, your neighbor has tested positive, make sure that they stay at home, go help them pick up their groceries, get their medicine. Guys, please be good to each other, and please continue to be good to me. God bless.
God bless.